The tiny island of Philae, a mere 450 meters long and less than 150 meters wide, was famed for its beauty and was known as the Pearl of Egypt. Gracious Graeco-Roman temples and colonnades, kiosks and sanctuaries rose proudly against the skyline. The island, where Philae was originally situated, is now underwater. A look back at this incredible story. The story began in 1902 with the building of the first Aswan. This was when Philae was first threatened. At this time Philae was inundated for part of each year, from December to August. The decision to build the high dam in 1960, larger and higher than the previous one, caused attention to be focused once again on the fate of Philae. With the constant high level of the water, the monuments would be totally inaccessible, if not bring about their total collapse. The reason went hand in hand with the formation of a 500 kilometers long reservoir, Lake Nasser. In the area threatened by flooding lay hundreds of villages and almost as many Nubian archaeological sites. Egypt launched an international appeal through UNESCO. Philae was brought into the limelight. Projects for saving the monuments were many and varied. One project was to build a protective dam, cutting off the island from the main flow of the river. The constant pumping out of water would be required. The decision was to dismantle the monuments and re-erect them on another island, Agilkai, slightly to the north of Philae. In order to be saved, the architectural complex had to leave its native island of Philae submerged by the water. Entirely dismantled, moved stone by stone and meticulously rebuilt, it took refuge on nearby Agilkai Island. The complex had to remain as close as possible to its initial location and follow its original orientation compared to the course of the Nile and the sun. A large cofferdam was built, constructed of 2 rows of steel plates between which a 1 million cubic meters of sand was tipped. Any water that seeped through was pumped away. The monuments were cleaned and measured, by using photogrammetry, a method that enables the exact reconstruction of the original size of the building blocks that were used by the ancients. The UNESCO-driven rescue effort, which included Italian partners, was estimated to cost some $10 million at that time. The transfer itself took place between 1977 and 1980. Agilki Island had been prepared to have a flat foundation area matching the design of the original Philae-Tempel area on Philae Island. The Temple of Philae had completed its spectacular transfer.